From endless fun
to great food
to relaxation.
We're going to show it all to you on the Carnival Mardi Gras. Ready? Let's go.
So you want to go to Terminal 3 at Port Canaveral Cruise Port.
Okay, y'all. So you're going to get on the ship on deck 6.
To the right, you'll see Grand Central. First thing you want to look for is your
muster station.
Yep.
The muster station is basically where you go to get your safety drill.
And we'll put on the screen right here where all the locations are. So now let's start the ship tour at the back of deck 6.
So this is going to be the Palm Dining Room. This is going to be where you would do early time, anytime dining.
So this one was a pretty good lobster from Elegant Night. On the Mardi Gras, there's usually 2 Elegant Nights.
Now to turn down the hall, over here to the left is going to be Carnival Kitchen. And I think this is where we had one of our favorite experiences so far on Mardi Gras.
Yeah, so this was definitely worth the experience. Just don't let them throw away your food. Eat the food that you cook.
Now you're going to keep coming down and we're going to be entering into the French Quarter and you're going to be at Emerald's Bistro.
All right, babe. So what's the best thing we had at Emerald's?
Had to be the muffaletta.
Yeah, I think that one was $7. So 2 people could eat here well for $40.
Absolutely.
And then we're coming up on
the fortune teller. Now this is going to be your place for some interesting drinks, but definitely some great live music.
And as you can see, anything can spontaneously happen. And you see on the right here, they always do a piece of art from St. Jude. And so that's the St. Jude piece, I guess, what you call it.
Now to your left, you're going to see more seating for the fortune teller.
And we're coming up on the second main dining room,
which is the Flamingo.
And they also do the assigned time dining.
Now beside the Flamingo is going to be the Brass Magnolia Bar. And again, another great spot for trivia and for live music. All right, y'all, so we're passing the elevators and we're going to be coming up to the shops. And Mardi Gras just came out of dry dock in October. So you're going to see the new shops like Lux Finds and Relove.
All right, so you see we just passed the shops. And this is where we actually came in. They covered up with some chairs. Now, this is also the place where the Mardi Gras parade kicks off. And it happens all over deck 6.
So Grand Central is where you're going to see all of the major shows.
Yeah.
All of the major game shows like Deal or No Deal. Motown Party is going to be there.
And this is the Brass Magnolia, the second way to get there.
Now coming up on the left is going to be Cherry on Top, the onboard candy store. Now we go in here, but not for candy. This is where we buy cake.
Yep. And then past the Cherry on Top is Java Blue. This is for coffee, for your specialty coffee. And to the left, they have sodas and Gatorades you can purchase.
Energy drinks.
Yep.
And there's a small section throughout the day from time to time where it's like a grab and go. So like yogurt, sandwiches, some salads, just quick snacks.
Then if you pop over to the other side, desserts that you can purchase in the evening, or in the daytimes they have small bite-sized things you can grab for free. Now let's hop over to Grand Central. And this was Celestial Springs. I think we've seen it 6 times. We're never gonna stop.
But this is the Tropical Bar. This is where I found to get my favorite drink, Kiss on the Lips.
Now let's head around, and we're heading towards the front of the ship. And let's stop at Piano Bar 88. And there's going to be a restroom here to the left.
And if you keep on around the circle, that's going to be another entryway into Grand Central on the floor.
And here's one of our favorite spots.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the stage.
Nothing like a good comedy show at the Punchline. Now down here around the corner, we don't come to this part too often.
Nah. This is where the gym is. Let's go check out the spa. Now the spa offers services like be a massage or a haircut. Or there's also a thermal spa where you can get a weekly pass to a relaxation area. And this is the first entrance to the theater. Now this is going to be the casino. This is the smoking side. We'll see the rest of the smoking side on the inside.
The theater. So this is the top level to the theater. This is where you'll see, of course, the juggler. They have magicians sometimes. And that's where we see the Family Feud.
I got the juggler the one time he was not dropping the pins.
He was on the sugar bus that night, y'all. But now we're in the non-smoking side of the casino. And you can look over to the left and you will see the casino bar.
Non-smoking side and the smoking side.
So if you have asthma or any breathing issues, make sure you go through on the right side.
So that's going to be the first of the 3 smoking places on the ship.
So now when you come out of the casino on the smoking side, it's actually going to lead you right into Grand Central.
And I didn't get it, but there is a bar right behind us. That was your favorite, Deal or No Deal?
Mm-hmm. Yes, as you can see, the casino on the Mardi Gras is pretty big.
Now, even though you see the stadium seating on the right, the seating up here is not great. If you can, get the seating on deck 6 that we showed you earlier. Those are going to be the best seats.
And not just deck 6, but deck 6 in the front.
And here's a great Instagram spot.
So y'all, this is just showing you another way that you can get into the casino. They wanted to make sure that you had plenty of options to get there.
And you got an elevator bank on the right. These are going to be the middle elevators. Knowing the elevator you want is important because there are certain floors that only certain elevators go to. We'll explain more of that later.
Now looking to the left, we're coming up on the Carnival store. So that's where you can get your Carnival swag.
Another restroom to the left. Toothpaste sitting like that at the porch now.
All right, y'all, so we're coming up on one of our next favorite spots, and this is the Limelight Lounge. So this is normally where you have like the PG-13 comedy. Also, trivia is in here, and this is the nightclub. And of course, right outside the club, you gotta have a bar. So this is the Alchemy Bar.
Mm-hmm. Now this bar does not stay open as late as the club.
Especially about Alchemy Bar, this is where you can come to create your own drinks.
Mm-hmm. They are mixologies. We've played cards in this section.
Yeah.
So there's little places along the ship where you can get a table and just set up little events for yourself.
Little hangout spots.
Mm-hmm. So of course I won when we played here.
Did you?
I think I won when we play everywhere.
You think. Think is the key word, which isn't always the facts.
That's the story I'm telling in this video, because I'm the editor.
In every video. But coming up now on the right side, y'all, is the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. The staircase to the left here is always a great location for elegant night pictures or just any night pictures.
And the professional photographers take pictures on the steps going up. And if you go to the middle, you can take a great picture for your family going up the stairs. And you won't be in the photographer's way. It's a great Instagram spot.
So rounding out the back of Deck 8 is going to be the top floor of the Palm Restaurant. So if you choose to do My Time dining, this is the entrance that you're going to come to.
And so you see a picture here of the C-Day brunch. Get the
7-layer chocolate cake.
Yep.
All right, y'all, so we are heading to the back of Deck 8.
On the map, it actually shows that this does not exist. Don't listen to the map. You can see we can walk right through here.
So we're coming into Summer's Landing into Pig and Anchor Brew House.
All the beers at Pig and Anchor are brewed right on board.
So Pig and Anchor, you can come here for breakfast, C-Day lunch, and dinner.
All right, so here's our first real tip. We heard that the Bloody Mary is excellent here at the Flavor Town Bar. Yeah.
As I said, we heard because we don't drink.
Yeah.
But for those who do, they say the Bloody Mary is the best. So this is showing the breakfast buffet, which we got introduced to on our last cruise, and we couldn't get enough.
Yep, it's a great place to stop if you want a buffet that's not going to be as crowded and hustle and bustle. And so they have the buffet food at breakfast, then they have the lunch buffet, and then it's a sit-down dinner. Let's go outside and check out the rest of Summer's Lake. To the right, this is actually where the buffet is for lunch.
It's usually wonderful outdoor seating during the lunchtime. And when you come back to the left, we are going to come out to the patio pool and hot tub right in the back of the ship. I think that this pool actually has some of the best views.
It's usually the least crowded too.
Yeah.
Now on the other side of the pools, you've got two hot tubs.
And coming down past the hot tubs, you're going to get to the watering hole bar.
And we never see this bar open. It's like open from 4 to 4:15 daily.
That's what it felt like.
And let's go inside, Pig and 8. Now when you first come in the door here, there'll be a restroom to the left.
Now, once you come inside Pig and Anchor, when you come around the corner to the right, you're going to see the Heroes Lounge. This is where you're going to see a lot of the sporting games that are going to be playing, whether it's football, soccer, just pull a spot, just sit down and catch a game.
And your favorite ice cream machine?
Always. And then to the right, this is when you see the duty-free shop. So the liquor, this is also where you can get personal items if you happen to forget something like shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste, or if it was like us, you need some cold medicine, that's where you would go.
And they will only charge you twice as much.
Now, as we're leaving out of Pig and Anchor, you can see there's guest services over here to the right.
And this is the elevator bank we just came out of.
Past guest services, you're going to come to the Adventures Desk where you can book all your excursions.
This is Rudy's Sea Grill. If you like seafood in a sit-down environment, this is the place you want to be.
Now, right past Rudy's, you're going to come to the Deli and the pizza. This spot is going to be packed.
And the line looks long, but it moves really fast. Let's check out Bar de la Rosa. And then we have our second smoking area of the strip.
Now, when you come back inside, across the hallway from Bar del Rosa, you're going to see Cucina del Capitano. So, babe, what's your favorite thing to get from Cucina?
Arancini.
He swears by arancini, y'all.
It's a little risotto ball deep fried with mozzarella inside.
But if it doesn't have that cheese pool, he does not want it.
It's got to be piping hot. If it's not piping hot, send it back.
So now we're coming to the mid area of deck 8. And over here to your left and also to your right is going to be Pixels. So there's going to be some more shopping to your left. And then as you keep going, you're going to come up on Bonsai Sushi. That's open usually till midnight.
And right next to Bonsai Sushi is Bonsai Teppanyaki.
We've been there a time or two. They had great food, y'all. And the portions you can't beat.
Now, as you can see, Grand Central is going to span 3 different decks. But like we said, the best seating is the front of deck 6. The cool thing about the Havana Club is it's a bar on the inside that's open to the public, and on the outside it has a separate bar and a private area that's just for the Havana Stateroom. And we're going to show you Havana Stateroom on the other side.
So in the Havana bar, you're going to have karaoke, you're going to have trivia, they do dance classes. It's always something going on in the Havana bar.
And we're coming up on Shebang. First thing we gotta say, get the hot noodles. No matter what you try the hot noodles.
So Japan is going to be your Chinese, Mexican option. It's pretty cool that you can order off of both menus.
Now, on this floor, we saw Cucina and Chaban. So your first time going, it's completely on Carnival. They will pay for it. From there on, anytime you go after that, it's $8. So that's why I said it's a hike.
And that's for dinner. But lunch is always free on sea days.
Now let's look at a Havana Stateroom. It's going to be pretty standard. It's got your couch, your bed, your cooler, and your stool, just like a regular balcony. But outside is where it gets special.
So outside on the balcony, you can see you have an extra large outdoor area with the swing, the lounge, a regular chair, a little table. And when you come down the stairs, you even have your own personal loungers if you like to be out in the sun.
And let's zip down here and show you what you really get with Havana State. Your own private bar, your own lounge deck, and your private pool. Now let's look at a regular balcony and compare it. You got your bed, your TV. It looks pretty much like the Havana look. And then you get a wonderful balcony.
Now this is the interior room. So as you can see, no windows. You get the basics. You get the bed, the fridge, the safe, and a bathroom. But if you plan to be out and about, all you need is somewhere to sleep. Okay, y'all, so we're heading up to deck 16. This is the Lido deck. This is the hub of all the action and most of the food.
Now, when you first come in, to the left and to the right, there are going to be 5 different places to eat. You're going to have, to the right, you've got Blue Iguana. That's going to be your tacos and cantina. Then you've got, on the left, you've got Steam Dreams. You've got Mad Stizzle. You've got
Tom Fries.
And they make up Street Eats. And then you also have Seafood Shack.
Now, Seafood Shack is going to be an extra cost, and it's actually made to order. So they're going to give you some hot, fresh food as you order it. So as we walk along the side of the Lido to the other side, we are going to come up on Red Frog Tiki Bar.
And the Tiki Bar is 2 levels on deck 16 and 17. We'll show you deck 17 later. But this is what the Lido truly looks like. Now let's go inside and check out the buffet.
And as you can see, there are going to be hand washing stations on every entrance into the buffet.
Now, this is the first place where the elevators actually start to matter which elevator you're in, the front, the middle, or the back. Because you can start to get turned around if you don't know exactly which one you're going to. But for the front elevator, that's going to be the pool. The middle elevator is either the pool or the buffet, and the back elevator will show you is for shacks.
So as you see, you're going to have your beverage station. You're going to have your water, iced tea, lemonade. If you have bubbles, you can get your pop there. Typically, there's going to be hot water for tea and coffee. So in the buffet area, it's just that. It's going to be the buffet, the main courses, where you can have your salad, your dessert bar. But more importantly, is where you're going to have the shawarma, the gelato, and sea dogs. So also something that's new on Mardi Gras now is there's some specialty dining options in the Lido area. So there's going to be marsala tiger, which is kind of going to be your Indian cuisine. And then they have empanada and pies, which both of those are going to be specialty dining. So they're going to be an extra cost.
And another layout of the buffet. And on the Mardi Gras, the doors do not open the first time sometimes. Just give it another touch on the handle, on the little green dot, and they should open up. Now let's check out shacks. You don't like shacks as much as I do? I'm a fan of Shaq's fries, yeah, and the Uncle Jerome. The pickles from the condiment station are different from the pickles behind the counter where they fix the food.
So what's the difference?
The one where they fix the food are true dill pickles. The one in the condiment station are bread and butter pickles.
So they're sweet pickles.
Yes.
So on the other side of the elevator bank by Shacks, you're going to see the Tides bar. Also back here is going to be the Tides pool and hot tub.
And this is your second ice cream station.
Now those are a good set of bathrooms right there, y'all.
Yes. There's a set of bathrooms on each side of the buffet. One good set and one bad set. Now let's check out the Tides pool.
Now going up the stairs to deck 17, we're going to get to our third and final smoking section on the ship.
This is a great place to sit and just watch the wake view and catch a Caribbean breeze. And this section is becoming a little bit more popular than it used to be, but it's still not crowded. It's a great place to sit, and this is completely shaded.
So now as you come past all the plethora of lounges, you're going to be coming up on the outside area for Club 02. And that is the designated area for the teens, 15 to 17.
Now this walk I do not recommend for the rest of the people that are afraid of heights like me. I hated this walk.
Now as you come around these dividers, you're going to come up to Guy's Burgers. And this is one of my favorite spots.
I think this is a favorite spot for everybody who's ever been on a Carnival ship.
Nothing beats Guy's Burgers and Fries. Now they did a good thing, I think, when they gave you the kitty burger. Okay, y'all, so now we're walking out to the mid bank for the elevators. And this is important because these are the only elevators that will take you up to 17 to get to Guy's Burgers.
Now across the hall, you'll see two things. The first thing is going to be Circle C. This is the club for 12 to 14-year-olds. and then they put it right by the arcade.
Now be warned, there is a cost for the arcade.
And there's outside seating for Guy's Burger. And you got another drink station and ice cream machine.
Now coming out of Guys, we are going to be on the top deck of the Red Frog Tiki Bar.
Neither level of the bar has great seating, but I think it's easier to sit down on deck number 16. Deck number 17 always is packed. Let's take another look at the Lido.
Now coming on around, we're going to take the outside door into the arcade.
Here's a look at a few of the games that are in the arcade. Now let's hurry up and get to the phone.
So as you can see, there's going to be a jogging track, or you may want to walk, but there's a walking track that goes around the top of deck 18.
So this is the middle elevator. There's only one elevator in the middle bank that brings you up to deck number 18. So you have to be careful and look to make sure you're pushing the right button to make sure you get the correct one.
And so now, welcome to the ultimate playground. So this is going to be your sports court where they do basketball, soccer. I think they play pickleball. Just all around sport court.
And these lounges right here are really cool because they give you shade. And the shade is important in the Caribbean. But these are the only loungers that have this shade built into it on the whole ship. And now waterworks.
So this is going to be the kids' water area.
You haven't gotten on the slides yet here.
I have not.
We're going to work on that.
Do we now? I'm pretty much okay the way things are.
What if I got a bucket of water and splash you right now? It'd be like a slide.
No, it wouldn't. So y'all, as you walk on around, now you can see the entrance to the waterworks.
And if you look in the background, you can see the track for both. We're going to check that out in 1 second.
Oh, and this also is the entryway to where you would get to the slides.
And you can see here the sign for boat with the height and weight requirements. And they give you a test card to make sure that everything fits appropriately.
Now it is $15 per person to ride the boat. And I think you get 2 loops around the whole track.
Here's the entrance.
And a bathroom.
And as we get to the end, we can look up and see the ropes course. Now this is the ultimate playground. Let's go check out the adult playground. The Serenity deck.
Now y'all, the Serenity deck is a vibe all to itself. We enjoyed the hot tub. It felt great. It was relaxing. It is a good time in the tub. So Serenity Deck really does live up to its name. Like, this is going to be the place. It's just adults only. You're going to be chilling, relaxing, vibing out. They did a great job that when there's a good breeze, it goes all the way through the area and it feels great.
And so now we're coming to the main central meeting point of Serenity Deck. And you're going to see a couple things in here. Babe, this is one of your favorites.
Fresh creations For all my salad lovers, this is a must-go-to spot. You will see where it is because of the line.
And then you have the Fresh Creations bar, and inside you get the Serenity pool.
So that sunken area, guys, is a really great place just to sit and relax, read a book, enjoy your drink. We really just had some good conversations sitting there.
Now, even though it says the Serenity deck, it can be a party at the Serenity deck. If you look at the cushions here in the Serenity deck, they're all much thicker.
Got them plush cushions
than the cushions everywhere else. Want you to feel nice in the Serenity deck.
So as you can see, there's plenty of lounges, whether you want sun or whether you want shade. They really try to cater to what everybody would need and want.
Here's a tip for you. You pick the side of the ship that's going to have the sun and the shade according to what you want. So if you want a suntan, pick the side that's going to have the sun in the morning, but that same side is going to have the shade in the afternoon.
And yet now y'all are going up to Loft 19. Now this is the exclusive of the exclusive. And the only time we saw Loft 19 is when we're recording this video, because this costs money.
Yes.
But yes. I think if you get one of the suites, it's included with the suite, right?
Yep, there's a couple ways to get out here. You can have one of the Excel class suites that automatically get you access to the private loungers that are up here. Not the cabanas, just the loungers. And then if you want the cabanas, and I believe it's up to 12 people can go in there, that is a cost for the week. It starts around $2,000, but depending on how popular your selling is, it can go up from there.
Yeah, so like you said, you need all 12 to pay for this cabana for the week.
And even though I said 12, that number might not be exactly right. It might not.
The Loft 19 pool.
Yep.
And there is a disclaimer.
Yeah. So this pool, because it is super private, they got to keep it. Make sure people aren't doing the right thing in it. So it does have a glass bottom so you below can monitor you.
Just say, make sure you're not doing the right thing, or make sure you are doing the right thing.
Make sure you are doing the right thing.
Yeah. The bottom line is the back wall of the pool is glass. Yeah. And whatever you're doing, down below, you're giving them a front row seat.
Yeah. And here's another cabana.
But the cabana comes with beverage service and food service?
Yes.
Limited food service?
Mm-hmm. And they'll deliver it right to the cabana. But that is the Carnival Mardi Gras. We're going to watch this video here. You coming with us? It shows you all the free things included.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Peace.